Got the man we wanted on the line, Shane Murray from Kilkenny United. Shane, third time lucky, how are you?
Not bad, and how are you, Liam?
I'm very good, thanks a lot. So, look, it's been a very, very strange time no matter what sport you're in. I'm sure Kilkenny United was no different.
Yeah, it's been a tough time, yeah. We've all missed the football now, to be honest, you know. Even with the academy and getting the girls back to training and stuff like that, so it's been a strange time, but look, thankfully at the minute we're up and running, so hopefully it remains going for us.
And what's the story with the situation and the season? When does that get up and running, and how's the club looking in 2020?
Well, look, everyone knows that the club has gone out of the Women's National League now, you know. Thankfully we've had some good talks with the Wexford League, and they've accepted us in there. Really strong league, well established, well run, and to be fair, very supportive in what Kilkenny United needs now, and that's to make sure that we continue to grow girls football,
Yeah, and it was a very difficult time, and look, results didn't go your way at the best of times, but I think we had you on at some stage last year, and the key point we took from it was about performances and developing players. It's not always about the results.
Well, look, you've hit the nail on the head. I mean, looking at this year already, and if you look at the girls that we had in our squad last year, 16 out of the 19 are now back in the Women's National League playing for different clubs. So we did have quality, we had a very young team. It's very disappointing for everybody involved, for the whole club and for the players, because I've spoken to a lot of the players over the last few months, and they're sad about the whole situation too, because we did have a young team.
Yeah.
No two ways about it, but we had a really good quality young team that we felt, as time went by, once we got the right management in place and stuff like that, we felt that we would push on,
Yeah, and I'm sure they're the same as everyone else. They want to pit themselves against the best.
Yeah, of course, which, hence the reason the 16 them back in the league this year, so they all wanted to play National League, and now they're all doing it in different clubs, which, and we said before, we wish them all the best, we really do,
So how is... Sorry for interrupting you, go on.
No, look, I couldn't fault the girls' efforts and everything that they've done for us over the years, you know what I mean? Without a shadow of a doubt, they've been brilliant,
So how has the situation changed this season then, in terms of preparation and looking forward to it? So what's the plans, and how's it all going?
Well, look, we're a local club. We want girls in the team this year going forward to play in the senior team. We've a squad assembled now. At the moment, you've probably seen a few press releases there.
Yeah.
There's a couple of girls that have been signed, and we're planning a few more signatures hopefully this week. And all set for a season with the Wexford League for the winter,
And
so
have you... Go on.
We've 14 at the minute planned to sign going forward, and we'd like another 4 or 5 girls in the squad without a shadow of a doubt. It doesn't matter what experience they have, whether they're only starting out or just wanting to get back to fitness or wanting to meet new people. We want the girls up there, and look, if 24 girls turn up tomorrow, we'll put 2 teams out. Simple as that.
And has training started, or are they training individually?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, no, we started training there up in the watershed. We're working with David Roach as well, the physio. He's going to be helping us out there for the season. The girls will be getting conditioning work and stuff like that done through David, and then on a Friday night then we're in the watershed training. So yeah, it's good, I have to say we were training on Friday night and it looked good,
Yeah, and despite all the disappointment, it is a bit exciting in a sense, I'm sure, because it's different and it's new.
Yeah, look, the club is always trying to progress. That's what, as you said, we've spoken several times throughout the year last year, and it is all about developing the club. It's been tough going. It was National League, the highest you could be in. And look, we'd like to be back there someday again, challenging. We still have plans in place for the club to develop it and, to build our own venues and have all that in place. And that is still the key. Nothing has changed. From a training point of view, quality point of view in training, that's not going to change either. We'll still expect to be training at that level.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to do, going forward.
Yeah, and it might seem like a long way away as well, but I'm sure you're bigging it up and you're trying to build up expectation, because as you've seen yourself, there's talent there, and there's more and more talent coming in this campaign as well, so there's plenty of potential there, and the goal is by no means unachievable.
Oh, absolutely not. Look, okay, we're not playing in the highest league, but that doesn't change the values and opinions of where Kilkenny United wants to be, and the quality is in Kilkenny. There's plenty of us. We want to encourage more girls to come out and play. You'll probably see them. We're part of the 2020 campaign as well.
Yeah.
And we're there to develop girls football. You know, our plan is to introduce underage football as well, from under sixes up all the way up. Like, so that's the plan. You know, we're still monitoring the situation with the COVID-19 and that. So probably, you know, a little bit afraid to push on because it might just come to a halt fairly quickly. You know, but look, you know, it's coming together.
So just tell us a bit about that campaign and what's involved.
Well, basically, look, you know, we said, like, you know, from a club point of view, we got the licence 5 years ago to get our club up and running, and that's to develop girls football. The campaign for 2020 is the exact same. They're trying to encourage more girls to get involved in all sports. Ours is obviously football, and we want girls up there playing of all abilities, of all ages. You know, so, you know, let's get out and come on up and let's go. Let's get going. Like.
And isn't that very important in today's climate? I mean, there's plenty of brilliant women and girls soccer players around the county as well. It's just about encouraging them to join the club and you know, really show off their talents.
Yeah, I mean, look, you only have to look at Ellen Malloy yesterday. I mean, the 2 goals she scored for Beck produced on her debut. Like, I mean, Thomastown player, absolutely outstanding. Like, you know, like that's what you're talking about. Like, and you know, and I wish Carlo Kilkenny all the best this year as well for the under-17. I know there's a good few girls in that team as well. Like, they're really quality players. So the potential's there. Like, you know, you look around the county. Like, there's several girls playing on Mexico Juice, there's several girls playing in UCD. You know, and you know, if I'm hoping all going forward, like Tara Longnell was just going for, she was with us last year. Again, Kilkenny girl, and she's sticking with us, like, you know, because she believes in what we're doing.
And what was assembling the teams like over, you know, we've been over we've had one of the strangest years in memory, probably of all time, in terms of it's a war against a virus per se. So, I mean, trying to assemble a football team in the midst of that, it must have been difficult.
Yeah, look, advertisements, word of mouth, you know, the girls are talking to friends and more friends and stuff like that. So, as I said, look, it has been tough going. And we've girls from Waterford, Kilkenny, and from Kildare there coming into us, like, you know, and it's been tough, like, but, you know, in fairness, you know, we always knew it would be, you know, it was always going to be tough restarting again and getting it going from scratch, like, and as I said, look, in fairness to Wexford League, they've accepted us in there, like, as well, and we're looking forward to that challenge next year, like, you know.
Yeah, and what type of challenges do you expect now from the new league campaign? Is it just different? Is it easier? Is it tougher? What way do you see it?
Oh, absolutely tough. I'll be honest with you, like, I know, if I'm right, I'm just surely, but I mean, you've Burns down there, you've Fort Celtic, Seaview, you know, all quality teams. I mean, to be honest with you, like, from Kilkenny's point of view in the National League, there was, you know, 3 or 4 players out of Fairness that we were looking at. There was 3 or 4 from Seaview. Fort Celtic have an array of talent. So I'll tell you, they'd give any team a run for their money, like, in the National League, like, you know what I mean? There's quality down there, like, you know.
Yeah, and I suppose the girls are as well. I mean, you know, it's one thing joining a new club, but to kind of, like, we talked about the disappointment of leaving the National League, but this new challenge, it must really excite them, and because they're kind of going into the unknown to a certain degree. I'm sure they're aware of some of the players, but a lot of these teams you wouldn't have got the chance to play before. Yeah,
look, to be honest with you, look, we've about, as I said earlier on, we've 4 or 5 girls up there that haven't played football. You know, they've got involved, they've given us a shout, and we've encouraged them to come out and let's get going, like, you know. So again, it's going to be an eye-opener to them as well. We've got some good talent in the team. We've got players that are experienced as well. So we've a good mixture. You know, we've a good range of players, like, ranging from 17 up to 40, I think, or 42, like, in the squad, like, you know. So happy days. You know, that's what we need. It's going to be a great experience for us all, like, let's be honest.
The blend of experience and not so experience is no harm.
Yeah, look, again, it's building up a team, it's building up a squad, it's building team bondings there, you know, meeting new people and meeting new friends and getting fitness along the way, like, you know.
Well, Shane, we wish you well. I'm sure your door is open and always welcoming new players.
Absolutely. Look, you know, we've a lot going on. We're always looking for new sponsorship as well, just to get it out there. It doesn't matter how small or big it is. Our academy as well is on every Friday, up in the watershed at 6 o'clock. And like I said, we're looking at underage, you know, in the teams as well for next year. So all ages, all girls, you know, come on up and get involved. Absolutely.
Well, Shane, I'm sure if they DM your Facebook page or contact you directly, they'll be pointed in the right direction.
Absolutely, yeah. We're all over.
Yeah, Shane, lovely to speak to you. When you get back into action, we'll be in touch again. But for the moment, thanks very much for taking the call.
Liam, I appreciate your support in the matter all the time. All right, really appreciate it.
No problem. Take care.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Take care. That was Shane Murray there.
We are Community Radio Kilkenny City 88.7 FM.